day. It's been 2 lockdowns since I last uploaded. So today I thought I'd do a bit of a Q&A. I put a little box up on my story on Instagram. I've got a few interesting questions in, and I thought I'd just make it a little bit get ready with me. I'm also going to talk through making fat loss easier. Skip to the end if you do just want to watch that bit. I will be doing the Q&A, get ready with me first. And there's some very key important bits in there about weight loss that will come in handy if you are trying to lose weight at the moment. So I've already got moisturiser on, that is it at the moment. I've run out of conditioner, so the ends of my hair do look a little bit dry, but I did put oil in there. I was gonna rave about this on my Instagram because I use it every single day, and I have done for about a year now, and my skin has never been so clear. I washed my face the other day with soap by accident, I completely forgot, so I've got a few little red bits there, but other than that, I'm very happy with my skin at the moment, and it's only about £2, £3. And they also do this one, which is for sensitive skin. First question that we've got today is, what is your hair routine? What is my hair routine? This is my sister. My sister. Ow, ow. Really bad at multitasking and makeup, but my hair is in need of some TLC. I can tell you that for an absolute fact. I will say it is shiny. That is the only kind of good thing about it. I wash it every other day, and I barely use any heat on it. I think that's kind of the main thing. Before the shower, I will brush my hair just very gently through to make sure there's no massive knots, because if you're brushing your hair wet, like after you've had a shower, your hair is so much more fragile and it literally just snaps the hair. So you don't want to be doing that. So I brush it before, run my fingers through it, and then when I'm washing my hair, I try not to, you know when you like swirl it around, I try not to do that, and I try to just do it back, which will give me a receding hairline that I have already got. It's just better for my hair because then it's less knotty, and then I don't have to brush it when it is wet. In the shower, I just shampoo it. At the moment I have no conditioner, and it really flies on, I keep forgetting. But I just put shampoo on, like just the top, the head. I don't put anywhere else, just the head. And then when I do have conditioner, I put it in, and then I'll like leave it to sit whilst I do my face and the rest of my body. And then I wash that all out, again making sure I don't do any scrubbing. And I put my conditioner on, my hair's so long. I put my conditioner on like that much of it. Can you see that ratio, like there? I get out of the shower and I just towel dry it and let it air dry if I've got time. If I'm in a rush, like today, I've blow dried it. And I can definitely feel the difference when I've naturally dried it to when I've done it with a hairdryer. But with a hairdryer, low heat for a long time, ladies, it will save your life. Having that high heat for a really short amount of time, it's great if you're in a rush, not good for your hair, okay? I put argan oil in the ends, so I just put literally like 3 little pumps. You can get it from B&M Bargains, I think I get it from. It's literally £1. 3 little pumps go like that on my hands, and then I scrunch it up like that. My ends are pretty dead. I'm getting them cut next week, and I love this length, but I just want it to be a little bit healthier. What is my go-to lunch? I've just put tinted moisturiser on my legs, and whenever I cross them, they get like sweaty. Really worried that it's gonna ruin my tinted moisturiser. I don't know if that's how it works. Every Sunday, I prep my lunches. I just prep the meat side because realistically I just add a wrap, and if I'm really feeling spicy I just cut some raw veg up and put it in. I'm a very basic girl. I don't have very high-end taste buds, like they're not really existent. Food's food, as long as it's not an olive, I'll eat it. So my go-to lunch is turkey. I get turkey just because it's leaner than chicken. It's also cheaper. I put southern fried chicken seasoning on my turkey. Controversial, but I love it. And I cook 4 big breasts every Sunday. My go-to lunch is turkey seasoned with southern fried chicken seasoning and a wrap. It's beautiful. When I'm at home though, which is hardly ever, but when I am at home, it is 3 eggs omeleted in a frying pan and in a wrap. Everything's just better in a wrap. Like, it's all your food in one place. Do you know what I mean? It's like all your food, you're just holding it in one place. Products I've used so far, God, I'm awful, aren't I? This is the concealer. It is Rimmel London Lasting Radiance. This is an eyebrow pencil, but I don't have a sharpener, so I can't use that end. And it's got a little brush. That is Ted Baker. The eyebrow pencil I only got the other day, but it matches my eyebrow colour perfectly, is Brow Define by MUA because we're cheap. A lot of my makeup is given to me at Christmases and stuff because my family thinks I should be more girly. I've just got a lot that I don't use. I'm also very bad at it. One of my friends in secondary school used to do this with her forehead, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do that too because she's doing it, and I've just done it ever since, really. She did it to make her forehead look smaller. I don't think you can make this forehead look smaller. Next question is, how do I stay motivated? This is such a difficult question to answer because it's just what you truly want. If you kind of want to lose weight, but you kind of don't, you don't really want to. Do you see what I mean? Like, if you're happy in your body, don't stress your body out. And I absolutely love the gym, okay? I love being active, I love walking, I hate running, but I feel good after. You know, I put way too much on. If you don't want to be this really fitness person and you're just naturally slightly larger and you're fine with that, don't feel pressured to do anything. I mean, I am a personal trainer, so I will of course say like there's benefits to being healthier with your heart and your eating choices and your insides, but at the end of the day, your mental health is a lot more important. And if you're fine with potentially having like quite severe health problems in the future, but you're fine with that because you're happy now, then that's all that matters. And I don't want anyone to take that in a controversial way because it is the truth. Lizzo preaches it all the time. She's like, why can people be naturally skinny but they can't be naturally fat? Like, you can be naturally large. And it just depends. If you're happy with having the health issues, potential health issues with it, then do whatever you want to do, man. There's no stress. If you do want to be mega fit and mega healthy, then my motivation is just being fit. It's routine. You definitely need motivation at the beginning of your fitness journey. You do not necessarily need it when you're like me, when you're like 9 years deep. Again, it's a difficult thing because I've really struggled with depression at the end of 2019, and my eating just went downhill, so I was putting on a lot of weight really quickly and my lifestyle wasn't as healthy. I was still doing workouts and I was still active. I was doing 16,000 steps a day at work, but I was just eating absolute crap on top of that. It made me put a lot of weight on, and I'm still actually trying to lose it now. That, I think, is a different story because you're still on your fitness journey, but there's been a spanner in the works, so you don't have as much motivation because of the chemical reactions in your brain. If we bring mental health into it, it's a whole nother situation. I'm just flinging around this brush like. My motivation is I like looking good, I like being strong, I like being comfortable in my own body, I like reaching new goals. The endorphins, just good for me. I do it for my mental health. If you're really, really struggling to find that motivation and it isn't due to my mental health reasons, but you want to do it, sure, go ahead, but don't feel pressured into anything. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't let society push you into thinking that you have to be working out 10 times a day. I don't. This week I've worked out, I really got that in my eye, 3 times, and it's Sunday today. So, you know, I'm not doing like eight workouts a day. I'm currently in a calorie deficit, so I'm trying to lose weight. That definitely keeps the motivation going because I've got a goal to reach to. It's just to lose a little bit, not that much. Like, I am marginally kind of happy with my body and I don't want to offend anyone. Some things that really motivate me are goals. They could be anything. They could be going to the gym twice a week. It could be hitting 10,000 steps. It could be drinking 3 litres of water a day and having that checklist. It could be hitting a new squat PR. It could be hitting a new hip thrust. It could be growing your glutes another 2 inches. You know, it could be anything that just kind of keeps you going. I've got family who have been doing fitness for about 25, 30 years. And you wouldn't go up to them and say, how are you so motivated? No, because that's just their life. This mascara is literally the best thing in the whole wide world. It's Maybelline Lash Sensational. In the meantime, let's talk about mistakes you're probably making on your weight loss journey. Mistakes you are probably making is restricting yourself too much. Oh my word, the amount of people that I have to tell this. They see calorie deficit everywhere, they see reduce your calories, blah blah blah, and they go from eating 2,500 calories a day straight down to 1,400. It's like, how do you think your body is gonna like that? It's not, sorry to let you know. My advice would be, get the amount of calories you're eating a day. Literally just go on MyFitnessPal and track the amount of calories that you eat in a normal day. No restriction, just completely what you usually eat. And then just minus 200 calories off of that. Try that for a week, see how it goes. Your body might react to it well, and you might start losing weight there and then. You might start seeing differences. You do not need to go all the way down like 1,000 calories, 1,500 calories. You do not. It is a gradual decrease, so your body can get used to each increment that you decrease down into. Do not do it, okay? That is, I'm telling you, as Mother Maisie, don't do it. Second mistake you're probably making is you're not being active enough. If you're in a calorie deficit, fine, you're gonna lose weight. What about when you stop being on a calorie deficit and you go back to normal eating amount? You want to make it easier for yourself, and you want to be able to eat more food. Like, I'm such a food lover. I prefer to walk an extra 5,000 steps a day than eat less, you know? What you want to do is you want to start walking more. Most people don't have fitness trackers, okay? If you're starting and you're just starting to be in a calorie deficit, you might not have a fitness tracker. So like, I've got this one, which is the Fitbit Versa. It's 5 o'clock and I've done my 10,000 steps, but that is just because I went for a 5k run this morning. It's not a consistent thing to have 10,000 steps a day. Just get out, half an hour walk at lunch, do a little walk in the evening, and you will see such a difference over the course of a few weeks. Be sat down, led down on your phone. Okay, you might have had a really busy day, fine, relax, take that time. But if you've had a bit of a lazy day, just get up and walk around on your phone, you know? Go for a walk and call one of your friends. It's so easy just to get that little bit more active. And one of the main things I always tell people is that if you're driving around and you drive a lot, okay, just park further away. You go to the supermarket, park at the back and walk, okay? You don't have to park at the front, five steps away, unless you're obviously in a rush. I'm just trying to think of all considerations here. If you're going into town or you're going into a city, park in a car park further away. First of all, it'll be cheaper if you have to pay for parking. It'll just be a couple minutes extra walking. These changes over time will really compact together and make a bigger difference than you think. One last thing for mistakes you're probably making on your weight loss journey is you're not drinking enough water. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I know that you drink quite a lot in the morning and then you forget and don't drink any until you have to chug a pint before you go to bed. I know, okay, and it's all right, but what you want to do is get yourself a water bottle, a nice one. This is a pint, okay, and I can drink this in like literal seconds. It will just fly down because it's a straw. It's so easy to drink, and I know everyone's obsessed with these Starbucks cups. They're basically the same. Drink more, just drink more. I will put a link in the description to how much water you should be drinking a day. It's actually a lot more than you think. When people say 6 glasses, it's not 6 tiny glasses, it's 6 pints. I'm not promoting under eating. I'm not promoting overeating. I don't want to promote anything unhealthy, but it has been proven that after you've eaten your meal, if you have a glass of water, it feels like you're more full than you are. It can benefit when you're in a calorie deficit, because for me, I'm mega hungry. I can eat a full roast, 2 minutes later, I can eat the whole thing again. So sometimes I do need to down that pint of water after, so my body's like, right, okay, Maisie's done, you know? Instead of, Maisie wants another plate, a whole nother plate of roast dinner. Just on a little end note, ooh, that's cool, isn't it? Lol, use my phone to bloody record, because you know why? Someone sold me this camera a year ago. I love it, it's brilliant, but the videos that you export can only be like 3 minutes long. So you'll be recording and it'll be like 5-6 minutes in. There's no point in you even trying to transfer that clip because it doesn't work. And it's really frustrating because you have to re-record the whole thing, and it's just, so I'm gonna look into getting a new one. Anyway, Blush that I used was Ted Baker. The bronzer was Sleek, as I showed you. The lipstick, one of my friends actually gave this to me a couple of years ago, a MAC lipstick. And these brushes, I believe, are Ted Baker as well. Okay, that's everything I have. Missed you. Bye, love you.